Hey guys, what's up? Berserker here, and this is a commentary 4 versus 4. We have the Iceni, the Seleucids, myself as the Getae, and the Arverni going up against Armenia, Massilia, Odrysian Kingdom, and Parthia. For my build, I have 2 spears, 2 spear warriors, 4 Dacian heavy bowmen, 4 noble swords, 3 spear horsemen, and 2 mercenary axe warriors, and 3 bow horse. Seleucids have 3 Eastern Slingers, yes, 2 Eastern Spearmen, Thorax Sword, Silver Shield Sword, Thorax, 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 Silver Shield, Thorax, Levy Pike, Levy Pike, my god, 5 Citizen Cav. Oh, he's actually got 4 Slingers. And then, that is, quite the army there. My gosh. The Iceni have 4 Levy Freemen? Yes. 4 Britain Slingers. Nope, actually 5 Levy Freemen. Then he's got Chosen Spear Band, Heroic Noble, Chosen Sword Band, Heroic Noble, Chosen Sword Band, Chosen Spear Band, Veteran Rider, and Veteran Rider. I think that's it. That's something else. The Arverni, I think he's got 5 Celtic Warriors. What the hell? Yeah, he's got 5 Celtic Warriors. I think he has 5 Heavy Horse, 2 Noble Horse, 2 or 3 Celtic Slingers. I can't see his army, he's bunched up. He's got some Chosen Swords in here somewhere, and he also has some Chosen Spears. So those are my teammates. And then for Armenia, he's got 2 Horse Archers, I think 2 Hillmen, 2 Eastern Spears, a Persian Hoplite, 3 Slingers, 5 Cartly Axemen, 4 Cataphracts. Yep. I think they're all Eastern except for the General. Yeah. Massilia has those 3 Tarentines, Levy Freeman, Massilian Thraeospear, I think Thraeospear, then Hoplite, Axe Warrior, Hoplite, Axe Warrior, Hoplite, Axe Warrior, and then Hippeus Lancers in the rear. I think only 2 though. Jeez, doesn't have a whole lot of cav. 4 Thracian Slingers for the Odrysian Kingdom. Thracian Warrior, Thracian, and then Noble, and then, my god, the frickin' 5 Thracian Horsemen and 1 Thracian Royal, and he has a Mercenary Falxman. Parthia has Hillmen, Parthian Swords, then the Eastern Spearmen, Archers over there. Oh, Odrysian also has 2 Thracian Cav. My god, he couldn't get any more cavalry. Look at this. Holy crap. 5 Eastern Cataphracts and then 1 Royal Cataphract. Alright, Iceni's dead. So, the plan here, well, the plan, quote unquote, was to freaking just rush this way, double team the Armenian player, and push this flank. This was like, I was told this a few seconds after the game started when Arverni was inside of my army. Everything is just bunched up. I can't even use my bow horseman properly, so I'm just shooting this Eastern Spear right here. Arverni finally starts to line up. So now, there's a major problem with me here in this battlefield, and you can already see it. You can probably already see it. My army is lined up to fight 3 opponents. And that's exactly what happens. So it's very interesting how this battle takes place. And I didn't even notice this, but we already have a fight starting over here, which isn't really surprising. The Parthian player is absolutely going to destroy this front line. I don't think the, well, I don't think Iceni is going to last very long if this continues like this. I don't actually know what happens because I wasn't paying attention during our game. But yeah, he's just running into these units. He hasn't even... Oh, that one took a lot of casualties. But the rest of these, not that bad, actually. This is going to be very difficult for Iceni to win. Or even stay alive. Then over here, everything has just gone absolutely nuts. This Cataphract is going to eat these units alive. It just charged 3 freaking units. He's coming this way with his heavy horse, trying to get flank around the red line here. Not the red line, but push that way. There's heavy horse all over the place, combined with Celtic warriors. I am just trying to freaking get my bearings here and find an opponent to fight. So I end up just splitting my army into 3 sections and fighting all of these people at once. Odrysian is charging now with his cavalry, and you can see it's just a freaking crap show over here. Play it. And then Odrysia just, what the hell did he use? Oh, he used freaking rally. He charges this Eastern Spearman. I javelin the hell out of that Thracian horseman and then charge it in the flank, and he hits a thorax sword. This spearman's gonna interrupt that Thracian warrior, which was nice, and then I'm gonna reinforce that with an axe warrior. The Arverni is getting charged by the Armenian general now, which is these freaking units are just gonna get eaten alive here. All of his guys are bogged down fighting one Kartli Axeman, but he has gotten around for the most part, sort of, but here come more Eastern Cataphracts into that fight. Now I'm trying to help him. I intercept this Cataphract with a, well, I tried to intercept that Cataphract with a Spear Horse. Noble Sword gets charged, that's fine. I am trying to take down those Gallic hunters at the same time. Yeah, that Spear Horseman got wrecked, actually. I do get a caveat into that archer, though. This other Spear Horseman helps beat down that Thracian warrior. I rear charged it while it was fighting a pikeman. Noble Swords will beat that Thracian warrior pretty handily, actually, because he didn't get a charge on me. And this is just going to be really confusing. So the Parthian player is now surrounding the Iceni and just bursting through his line here. This was like one heck of a rush, honestly. Then over here, the Arverni and I are trying to take on Arminia. Now, this Noble Sword does end up doing pretty good, but he kind of just gets stuck out here. He's going to be fighting like 4 different units. My ally used Relentless, which gives attack. Actually, that was very helpful. So, with Headhunt and Relentless, well, now it's tired, so it only has Relentless, but it will easily demolish this Therato Spear. But yeah, that Noble Sword is just kind of stuck in the middle of the battlefield for like the entire time. This Therato Spear goes into a square, so I'm going to pull out with that and throw my Noble Sword in there. Probably not a good idea, honestly. And as you can see, my army is nowhere to be found. Basically, I've split up trying to help my teammates. I was convinced that pushing the side would have worked, so I was more concerned with this. But at the same time, I felt bad for the Seleucids because he had to fight 2 people, technically. He had to help fight another person while fighting his own opponent. This Spear Horseman's going to lose that, I think. This Thracian warrior is routing. I have an Axe Warrior against that Thracian Royal Cav, which is actually good for me. This Noble Sword's doing really good. My general is in that fight over there, pinning down a bunch of units. That's good for me. Then I'm going to charge into this Thorax Sword. Axe Warrior. I will easily win that. That spear is going to rout in a minute. So as you can see, I forgot about my bow horse. This would have actually been real freaking useful right now. I do remember them in a second. Yeah, right there. I remembered them. They're going to come help me in the center here, because that's basically the only part where they can be useful. I can't really help Arverni that much, as his units would just kind of get in the way. Now, as you can see, the Arverni player, the problem with his army was very, it wasn't hard to figure out what was wrong with his army, and the majority of it was the fact that he had light infantry. But he is succeeding in beating the crap out of these Kartli Axemen, and he does have a lot of cav, which can be useful, but you're going against Arminia, so you're probably going to struggle against the cav fight anyway. I don't know, Arminia, I haven't played Arminia in so long. I've given up. So, Massilia is going to take advantage of my situation and push right through. That Massilian Hoplite, though, is kind of exposed, so I'm going to use my 3 horse archers and go after him. This one Levy Freeman broke through my line, and now he has everything running, and he's after my Dacian Heavy Bowman, so that's a good move by him. But yeah, over here, Odrysia has his Thracian nobles and warriors surrounded. He's coming through with his cav, though, but I think it'll get intercepted. Then over here, Parthia has basically beat Iceni, I think. Not entirely, I say that, but Iceni still has quite a bit left, and with the help of the Seleucid, he could probably pull this off, but that was a huge charge at the start. He does actually, hold on here, he still has 2 heroic nobles that are quite healthy, actually, so he should be fine. His general's about to die, but there's still 62 guys in it. So I'm trying to get a bearing on my situation here, and I'm using my bow horseman now as effectively as I possibly can. I'm shooting that Hippeus Lancer that just rear charged my general. And the Arverni player is actually starting to make some progress here. He's just got 1 Kartli Axeman he needs to get through, with this whole entire flank just opens up. This noble horse is fighting against the Kartli Axeman for some reason. We'll put it on normal speed. So now Massilia charges my bow horseman with his general. I don't agree with that. I do actually get a nice volley on that Hippeus. Oh crap. Well, look at this. 101 microing. I almost ran into that Massilian Hoplite. I would have cried if I did. Now he's coming after me with this Thracian horseman. Not really a whole lot I can do about it because all of my units are pinned down and freaking in no man's land right now. This noble sword has just been getting shot the whole game, but it's gonna die in a minute. It still gets good kills, and then I chase this Levy Freeman down at the Spear Warrior, and then I'm gonna go into melee with this just to pin him down. Someone's general died. Who was it? It was the Seleucid general. Actually, that's kind of surprising. This noble sword was doing really good, and it's taking a Thracian noble on, but now it's gonna get shot by those slingers, and he's gonna die. That Thracian horseman will break in a second. I was pretty confident that those archers could actually beat it in melee. So what do we have left? I got a noble sword that's dying, an axe warrior that's dying, my general's surrounded. This noble sword is out away from my army, so I can't really do a whole lot about it. The Iceni player is actually coming back from this, despite all things that have happened, and the Seleucids did essentially win against the Odrysians for the most part. Looking back at this, I really should have had these over here, because they could have done a whole lot more. And the Arverni is has kind of broken through, and now he's pushing that way. He's pinning down that Massilian Hoplite and shooting the crap out of it. And I'm trying to get my archers and whatever units I have left back into this fight. But as you can see, it's looking quite grim for our team here. Armenia has a lot of skirmishers left, and this is going to be very valuable later in the game when all your units are weak in terms of HP damage. Or not HP damage, health. Because all the units are lowered from fighting, and they'll die very easily from almost any skirmisher unit. This is actually really nice for the Arverni. He could get a ton of kills on these Tarentine Cav, and he's going to. That was a really weird play by the Massilia there. That's not going to end well from him, especially if he gets around with his general. He is absolutely demolishing that freaking Massilian Hoplite with those archers. My general is still going ham here. I get a Spear Warrior into a Payas Lancer, which was hilarious, and then I'm going to shoot it a bunch. And now I'm still looking for some targets with my bow horse. I do end up shooting this Massilian Hoplite. I was actually trying to shoot that at the radio speed to make it break, but I didn't. That noble sword, 70 noble sword. Oh, it's 2. I clicked on the wrong unit. Those 2 noble swords about to break. You can see I get a ton of arrows on that Payas Lancer, but he's going to break through anyway. But yeah, look at that. He's down to 29, so he'll break in a second. Parthian still has a general left and some Parthian swordsmen. The Odrysian kingdom has 1 cav unit, a Thracian slinger, another cav unit, and some slingers. So all of its infantry is dead. Here come 2 Parthian Sarmatian horse archers. I will turn and face them in a second. He does get the Levy Freeman into me, but I'm not really worried about it. It's only 32, and I think they're in red morale, and now they're at 24, and they're shaken and wavering. So then, this noble sword out here is getting absolutely brutalized by a Levy Freeman. I'm going to turn around and try and fight it, but I actually charged the wrong unit, thinking that he was trying to bait me with the Levy Freeman. But I still do a bunch of damage to the Levy Freeman. That Massilian Hoplite will destroy that noble sword quite easily. General is actually going nuts right now. I don't know how he's still alive, but he is. I actually killed that Levy Freeman, and I turned around and tried to shoot the Sarmatian horse archers, but they're going to run away. So at this point, we're kind of trying to consolidate our forces, but Armenia's freaking slingers over here are just eating up the Arverni army. Honestly, with what he had left, he probably could have rushed and gotten away with killing him. He had 1 heavy horse. He had a noble horse general, which is a lot of cav units left. That would have been risky, but he probably could have pulled it off. If I had some cav left, I might have been able to do something. I may throw these bow horse, but they're getting absolutely wrecked right now. So yeah, here goes my general. He eventually dies, but he did an absolutely amazing job. We'll see the kills after this, and I shoot Massilia's general for some revenge there. I don't kill him, but... And then watch this. I got these horse archers caught off guard. My opponent, or the Parthian player, wasn't paying attention. And I get an entire volley onto the Sarmatian horse archer. Horse archers die so easily. It's honestly nuts. But it makes sense. They're completely unarmored. Yeah, you can see they're going to take a bunch of casualties there. He does see it in a minute, and yeah, he runs away. But I think I break the unit, don't I? Or I just cause it to waver. Well, he suicides it. Or no, he almost suicides it. It's still alive. Both of those horse archers are severely weakened now. So yeah, the Arverni player is trying to run away here and consolidate what he has left. I don't have a whole lot left, but I still have 3 bow horse. The funny thing here is keeping my bow horse accidentally out of the battle wasn't a terrible idea, because now they have ammo and can get a ton of kills on these remaining units. Horse archers can be very useful late game if they still have any ammunition left. But in this scenario, it would take a miracle to win this battle, and you can see my Dacian Heavy Bowman sadly perishes there by Armenian horse archers. I'm shooting the Massilian General now, just for fun, because I realized there was no way we were going to win this battle. The enemy just had so many skirmishers left, which is actually hilarious. You can see the Odrysian Kingdom has literally no infantry. And same with Armenia here. But Massilia still does have infantry. He still has Massilian Hoplites. And an Axe Warrior over there. And yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the crap out of this Massilian Hoplite general. I wanted to kill him just for fun. And then Parthia, who's out of ammo with his horse archers, tries to charge me here with his horse archers. This is really funny. I run away, but I'm gonna turn on him in a second. So basically my thinking here was run away with these units, let him chase them, and then I'll attack him in the rear. And while his units are chasing, I'll get a bunch of kills. Kinda works. I almost lose a horse archer. Actually, I think I do lose a horse archer. But you're gonna see we're gonna get into melee with them, and then I'm just gonna turn these guys around. So yeah, that stops their charge, and then I'll turn around and fight them, and I will actually break both these horse archers. That was basically the last blow of my army. We'll speed it up, or try to. Jeez, I'm crow. So yeah, Arverni, the last player standing on our team, gets his general surrounded and killed. I think a problem with that battle for our team is me getting split like that into 3 different directions was not a good idea at all, because I couldn't focus in one area and my army just kind of went in multiple places. So for our Seleucid teammate, he did pretty good. His general did 187 kills on a Silver Shield Swordsman, really good. The use of the Citizen Cav and the amount of kills they got was honestly amazing to me, and you can see they did really good there. Eastern Slingers obviously just doing what Slingers do. This one actually got 85 kills. Eastern Spearmen not the greatest. Levy Pikemen getting 92 kills and 2 chevrons, so what they killed is clearly valuable. And some of the Thorax swords doing really good, and the Silver Shield Swordman doing pretty good, and the other one's not the greatest. The Odrysian Kingdom, this army is freaking weird. Doesn't have a single spear unit in it. His general did pretty good. The 2 Thracian cavalry not the greatest. And then a mixed results with the Thracian horsemen. I don't understand this at all. 7 or 8 cav for the Odrysian Kingdom. What the heck? And then the Slingers doing alright. Falxmen not the greatest, and the nobles all around doing pretty well. And then same with the Thracian warriors. I guess I'll just do this. My noble swordsmen carrying my army like they're going to always as Gate, and you can see they get tons of freaking kills. Awesome results on them. Bow horsemen actually ended up doing pretty nice in the end, despite the fact that they were out of the battle for 90% of it. Spear horsemen not the greatest. I really misused these guys. I know I always say that spear horsemen suck and they're gonna do bad anyway. I messed it up with these guys today. I didn't do the greatest. Dacian bowmen, terrible freaking results on them. They could have got so many kills, but again, my army did not stay coherent at all. Axe Warrior's not that bad, honestly, and then the spears, yeah. Actually, what have got 52 kills? I don't know what he killed, but good job. Massilia's general not the greatest. His Gallic hunters did pretty good though, and then 2 of his Axe Warriors doing really nice. One of the Hoplites did good. Thracian spears not really that good. I thought he got a lot more kills than this. And then, actually, Levy Freeman, my god, 89 kills. The Hippeus Lance is doing pretty nice, and same with the Terracine Cav. Then Iceni, kind of feel bad for him. Playing Iceni against Parthia is like about as warped of a matchup as you can possibly get. His heroic nobles, though, in the end, really nice. The Chosen Swordsmen doing great too. One of the Chosen Spearmen did nice, and Veteran Riders, this unit sucks so badly. Britain Slingers not doing the greatest either, and then freaking 77 kills with 2 chevrons on a Levy Freeman. Awesome. That had to be on Cataphracts, and I really hope it was. And Parthia's general doing amazing, and then Cataphracts doing very nice all around. Horse Archers doing really freaking good. Some of the Hillmen doing nice too, and obviously a lot of the Swordsmen getting a ton of good kills. Even the Eastern Spearmen got 29. Arverni, Noble Horse did really good, one of them, the other one not so much, and then mixed results with the Heavy Horse. The Slingers did really nice though, and you can see his 5 Celtic Warriors. Mixed results with them. The Chosen Spearmen did really nice though, and then the Chosen Swordsman did good too. Arminia's Cataphract's doing good. His Horse Archer's doing nice. Freaking Slinger's getting a ton of kills. The Carly Axeman getting a lot of kills. Wow, 3 of them at least. The other 2 not so much. So that's what happens when you try to fight 3 people at once. I guess I got the most kills on my team, which was kind of comical because I didn't think I was going to. That was for me that was a really weird battle having to play that because I did not know what to do. I think the best thing for me would have probably been to just either charge forward or pick one of my teammates to support. The only thing with that is if I charge forward, I'm going to get surrounded, and if I pick one of my teammates, Massilia is just going to come through the center and hit my flank, so I didn't know what to do. You could definitely tell. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.